Okay, let's go ahead and do a little tutorial for Yodeck. We spent some time together and going through some things, and we didn't get a chance to get a video the first time around, so we'll see if we can do a better job this time. So I'm going to go ahead and start here by having us begin on the dashboard. So last time when we spoke, I mentioned the dashboard is a good way to get a bird's eye view of all your locations. From the dashboard view on the left-hand side, you can see how many monitors are registered to your session that you're logged into. Right now, if we click on it, we could see in the center of the dashboard view, it has a section where there's three registered monitors that are registered, and if we hover over it, you can see which ones those are. You can also select items on this list. If you click on them, it will take you directly to the specific board or monitor that you're looking at. In this case, I clicked on the classroom information schedule, and you can see here that it is previewing that in the upper left-hand corner of this pane. Okay, so we're going to go back to the left-hand side of the Yodeck dashboard section. You can see we'll go from top to bottom. So the media section is exactly that. This is where you'll go ahead and put in your media that you're going to import into your slides or your pages that you're going to be using in the on the screens. The first item there is images. We'll go ahead and leave this anyway. And once we click on images, you'll see that there's a list of items that have been put in there. These images are basically picture files, so JPEGs, PNG files are the items that you stick in here. So if we have any backgrounds or any images, pictures that we want, they would get imported into this section. So the way that you get them in is in the lower part of the screen here, you can see it says add image. You click on that, and then it gives you an ability to drag and drop the file that you want in that location. So that makes it easy. You just bring up your file manager and find your file that you want to put in. Let me see, so I'll go to my desktop and go to my download section, and I got a bunch of items that I've pre-selected. Move this over here so we could see things. There we go. So you can see on the screen I have some files, so you just basically grab it and you drop it in, and once you do that, it will take the file and drop it into the pane there, and then you say upload, and once you do the upload, it uploads the file into the media section. So we'll go ahead and do that. It's going to ask for a name of the file. I just had a generic name from the file that I downloaded. We'll go ahead and give it some more appropriate name. This happens to be a background. Well, let's see, looks like a pipes background. This is a render as well. Not sure why the preview is not coming up on that. And you can see this file coming in. And now if I double click on it, there's a preview. Probably was still uploading the file that I just brought in. So now that that file is in the been imported as an image, it'll be available to the playlists or layouts, and we'll get into that in just a moment. The video section, this is where you pop in the videos. There are certain monitors that we're using have videos that are playing all the time. So how do we get those videos? Well, they're brought into the video section, and the same thing, you can see that there's a list of these videos. They've been imported from YouTube. It's just as simple as pasting the shortcut into the video and importing the video into the player. So the easiest way is you just go to YouTube and find the video that you want to bring in. In this case, UA, what is it? It's, I always forget this, United Association. No. Let's go this way. Always forget their name. Yeah, United Association. So you go to the United Association, you find the video that you want, and once you click on that video, what winds up happening is it gives you a shortcut. So we'll go ahead and just pick one in here. Let's see, let's find something we could actually use. Now let's try this one down here. Here we go, new contractors building within. So you click on it, we'll stop it there, and you'll see here on the YouTube it has a place where it says share. This is where you're going to copy that link, and once you copy that, it goes in your clipboard, and then you're going to go back to your Yodeck, and don't be like me, it just looks like I closed it. Where is it? Here it is. Right? And go to images, say add image, and if you downloaded the image file, not image, what am I doing? Media. That's under videos. There we go. We click on add video. You specify the type of file. In this case, it's YouTube. It can do these other file types as well. So if you already have a file that we want to use, we could dump it in by just dropping it into the player the same way that we did with that document file or that image file. So you click on YouTube, and now it says paste your link. And we're going to paste our link in that section, and it's going to go ahead and give you a quick preview. We'll stop it. And I usually use just the name that YouTube has for it. New contractors. Building from within. All right. And you give it a name. It takes a moment for it to actually push the file up onto the system when you actually go to use it. So you got to be patient for that part of it. But overall, it looks like the thumbnail is already in. It knows it's 2 minutes and 55 seconds. And we'll keep going down, and we'll get into how we actually bring in these files into our playlist or layouts. All right, so going down to documents. Documents is what you're going to be using to put in the schedules. The schedule are PDF documents that you're going to create from Excel usually. I recommend using a PDF because it's a little bit easier so that the formatting is exactly the way that you expect. I know that we also had some issues where even when we use a PDF, it doesn't come out exact, and you have to use a snipping tool. Sometimes you got to do that, but nonetheless, PDFs are usually the way to go. So same idea. You go to add document, and you go to PDF file, and you just take your file from your file manager. At the bottom here, I have it open, and let me go ahead and pop that in. A file. So I have some files that I created. You just select your file that you want, and then you just drag it in. Same thing. Drag it and upload it. And it's important to give it a name that's appropriate. You could use the same name. If you're modifying that file and you're doing different revisions, it's a good idea to put version numbers in there. That way you know which one you're dealing with. People use a date. Also, you want to keep in mind not to have file names that are too long, because even though you could view them under the list of all the images that you're importing or files that you're importing, they don't always appear when you want to actually import them into your layout or your playlist, because the file names are kind of short. So sometimes it's better to use a smaller file name, but keep that in mind. I'm going to put at the beginning of this here, just test at the front, so I know there's a test file, because there's a bunch of them, the same files on the system, and I'm going to save it. So it's bringing in that file there at the top. You can see a little thumbnail. It says waiting for files to be processed. That's what I was referring to earlier. Certain files take a little longer to come in, so we're letting it do its thing. All right. All right, so there's that little file. You see there it came in. We'll go back. There it is. That's the right file. Okay, so now that we've done that, we've shown how we imported all the different types of media in here. I'll show you how we actually utilize the files that we've imported. So we're going to move over to the playlist section. The playlist, it's exactly that. Let's say you had multiple types of content that you wanted to bring together on one screen. Well, some of them are pictures, some of them are videos, some of them are photo or documents. So the playlist allows you to kind of mix all that media together. And that's what we did for the screen in the middle there, which I call the right screen. I should have called it middle, but anyway, the right screen. That one is the one that's playing the media. So this slide that you see here, this actual playlist is called Library Lobby Screen Playlist, and it has all these different videos that we've dumped in there. And here on the first tab at the bottom, you could see that all media is selected. It says it's all media. Sometimes I've noticed that certain things don't appear in there. So if you know that you have it and you don't see it, don't panic. Just go to the appropriate tab and you can find it. So in this case, we just imported a new image, and you can see that new image appears here. Let's see if we could find it on this list. There it is, the one that we just imported. And then there is the video that we imported as well. And then there is the test document that was imported. So it looks like all of them are showing up under all media. So how do you get them into this playlist? Well, it's really simple. All you need to do is you just grab the item that you want. You could drag it in there, or you could just hit the little up arrow there and it will push it up. I like the drag method because I could put it exactly where I want it.
Ready?
Yep. So that is what you do. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. Let me see, Alt 9.